Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel, back here with another video. Today we're going to be talking about Stake, the investment brokerage that's the newest entrant to the UK market. I've been using them for a few months now and I really like them. They've been continuing to innovate. They are a US specialist brokerage. By this I mean they only have US stocks, but that isn't the negative point about them. There's actually a positive because they do have the largest range of stocks compared to any commission-free brokerage. I believe they do have around 3,700 US stocks and ETFs, so it is the largest out of all the other commission-free brokerage. So that isn't a negative. I think it is a positive, and they are doing it quite well. Today I want to talk about their new pricing. They've reshaped it, they've listened to their users, and they have made those changes, which I'm really happy about and which I want to discuss further in this video. So yeah, let's get started. So essentially Stake have revamped their pricing and they've made the free tier a lot better. So basically what they've done is they've scrapped the unlimited. Basically whatever those features were from the unlimited, they've incorporated them into the basic free plan, which is great. I'm really happy with this. Their platform a lot more competitive than what it was previously. So as you can see on the pricing page, it says brokerage fees is 0, fractional shares is 0, and the FX fees on trades is $0. So what they mean by this, so every time you trade, you're not converting your currency back to sterling or Australian dollars, whatever your local brokerage account is in. So because the account is in US dollars, and the only time you pay that FX fee is when you add funds to your account or withdraw them. You could pretty much buy and sell and it's just going to stay in US dollars. Like in my last video with the Trading 212 new feature that they've released. The card is on screen for that video where it just basically shows the FX impact. So I had a number of stocks that were in positive, and in terms of if they like the price of US dollar that I bought them and the current price where it is actually higher. However, the FX impact is bringing the overall share price down. I mean, the overall value or my returns down. So it's brought me into the red, and that's just the FX impact that there is. So it's worth noting with this, it's a little bit different, whereas you're adding funds to your FX account, which is in US dollars, and the only time you have to worry about them is when you're adding or withdrawing funds for the exchange rate. So when you buy and sell shares, if you're doing it regularly, it kind of makes sense to use a platform like this where you don't have to worry about the exchange rate. So they've redone their black pack. This is their premium offering, kind of similar to Freetrade with Freetrade Plus. This offers a little bit more value than the Freetrade Plus account, I think, in my opinion. Instant buying power, this is essentially when you sell a stock and then you can use those funds to instantly buy another stock. Other platforms offer this as standard, like Freetrade and Trading 212. However, this is a premium on Stake. So this black plan offers instant buying power, pro level data, superior enhancements, analysis rating, and price targets. I think the last two really do add value to the plan, and that's where it kind of shines. I do think pro level data is also really good. It's free until January 2021. I think it's good. I think it's a good value if you've got like a portfolio of like 20k or more. Then I think it might be worth buying, subscribing to. With the black plan, I think it's reasonable compared to what Freetrade are offering as a premium plan, and I think $9 is still a little steep, but I think what they're offering is a little bit more compared to what the other platforms offer. So let's dive into the app itself. So with Stake, this is pretty much the home page. So what we're going to do is we're just going to find a stock to just go with. Let's have a look at, for example, let's go with what's really hot right now, which is Apple. Quick snippet of information. You've got the open, high, low, dividend yield. Then you've also got the 52-week high, 52-week low, market cap, and price to earnings ratio. You've also got a little description of the company, which I find is useful. Trading 212 does this as well. However, Freetrade does lack this. But then you've also got recent news about the company, which is nice. You can even go all and have a little bit more. So I think this is really good to help you decide whether to buy or not. And it just gives it everything in one place, which I think is really nice. analysis rating. So this is where the black plan really does add value. So you've got here that 76% of analysis say that it is a buy, 6% say sell, and the rest say it's a hold. And it's quite interesting to see this, that you can see that you've got 3 analysis, 2 are saying hold, and 1 is saying buy. So let's break this down. So Bank of America is saying that it's a hold, and the price target for this is $140, and it does have a previous price target of $117.50. So this is what I think is really nice, that it does give you that information of what the current price target is for the analyst or the firm, and it gives you the previous one, so you can kind of see what direction it's going. JP Morgan is saying it's a buy, price target is at $150, previous is at $115, and this was correct as of 1st of September. Bank of America is also saying a hold. For some reason that's shown twice, not really sure why. But then if we go to see price targets and ratings, we do have a number of these, and it's visually displayed, so you can kind of see what the price targets are. So you can click on these and find out what the highest one is. So Cohen is saying that it's a buy, and the price target is around $530, whereas the low, which is down here, which is Wedbush, Wedbush is the lowest at $150 for a price target. So I think overall this is a really nice feature, and I think it's really good, and it gives you an idea of what the analysis are saying. It does give it to you in this view, and then a way to visualize what the trend is. So you can see that a lot of the analysis are saying that price targets are around $400-ish. I'm not sure if that is factoring the stock split, so that would be interesting to find out. If anyone knows that would be great. If you guys can hit the comments down below. Head over to ink.yt/stake. The link is in the description and on screen now. So when you do sign up, you'll get a share in Nike, Dropbox or GoPro. Link is in the description, and you have to top up within the first 24 hours to be getting that free share. Then you're moving on to financials, and then you've got like a breakdown of financials, earnings per share, balance sheet, and then you've got more information in this view as well, and it does go quite far back to 2018 Q4. So I do think it's a pretty good thing to have, and I do think it adds value. And then you got some related and some tags as well. So overall, I do think if you're going to try stake, I think now is the right time to try it, because you have that free black plan until January 2021. So if you're going to use it, you might as well use the enhanced features as well, what they provide, and give it a good go and decide whether it's worth for you. Remember, the link is in the description, ink.yt/stake. So I do think it's a really good time to actually try this platform, because you are getting the premium package of what this platform can offer. I personally really like it, and I think it's a really good platform, mainly because what it does for me is it gives me exposure to stocks that my main trading platforms like Trading 212 or even Freetrade do not have. So for example, let's go into Arbor Realty Trust is a stock that is not in either of those platforms. So for me, this platform is something that I should keep, because it gives me that exposure, because they do have like 3,700 stocks and ETFs on their platform, which I think a lot of them are not covered by Trading 212 or Freetrade. So for that reason, I do think this is a good platform. So what I'm going to do now is just go through a quick portfolio update on my stake portfolio. All right, so the portfolio is now at $356.56. I am up $30.71. That's 9.42%, which is awesome. I'm really happy with that. Arbor Realty, I've got 2.4395 shares. Average price is around $10.74. Total returns at the moment, I'm up $1.59. That's $6.07. The other stock that I've got is Leggett & Platt, and this is actually killing it, and I kind of wish I added a little bit more to this. I've got 1.0216 shares. My average price is $31.32. My total return for this is $11.35. That's 35.47%. So I'm really happy with that. And Realty Income is another stock that I've got. I've got 4.5704 shares. My average price is at $58.56. I'm up $17.77. That is 6.64%. I've also received a couple dividends as well, so we'll dive into that. And the dividends that I've received is for Realty Income for $1.07. I've got a dividend of $1.07. There's a 16-cent withholding tax, so you just got to subtract that. ABR also paid me a dividend of 76 cents, so you've just got and a 11% withholding tax. So that amounts to $1.56. So again, I'm really happy with that, and I think it is growing slowly, and I'm really happy with that. So I think that is good. Let me know what you guys think. Are you interested in trying out Stake? And I personally think it is a great time to try this platform because they are offering the Black Plan and is their like premium package with all their bells and whistles. And I think this is a good chance for you guys to try this platform out. And if you do like it, then you might as well keep it. But it kind of gives you those features, and which I think you might not be able to get access for free when you sign up in the future. So I think it's a good time to try it out, and if you're interested, you can use my referral link. You'll get a free share in GoPro, Dropbox, or Nike. But yeah, that's it for this video. Let me know what you guys think. See you on the next one.